Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're here playing Steve Jackson's Starship Traveler as part of my Steam cleaning series, where I go through every game in my Steam of the library. Eventually, then arbitrarily rate and or review and we would play time. Now, I don't quite know what this game is. I pick these games out at random, but we're going to hit play here and find out. Starship Traveler is a fighting fantasy game book as an interactive adventure wherein you are the hero. Okay, so it's a choose your own adventure. While captain of a starship, lost unknown universe, skills the captain, blah blah blah. Flung through a black hole. Another suitable black hole. Difficulty setting, classic. Also free read, which is always classic is faithful. Starting exams because we rolling 6. Free read, old school cheater. I want to play classic. Captain. Okay. Captain. Steam cleaning. Gender. No, male. Like what? Well, I don't like rolling dice for that kind of stuff. All right. You remove your palm from the console, you adjust your uniform with the pride, and host your standard issue phaser. Isn't phaser a proper noun? Head to the Admiral's quarters for briefing. Arrive at the Admiral quarters to receive your mission briefing. Admiral Jackson. Oh, I get it. Steve Jackson. Your supervisor. Enter, salutes. You salute. Mission is to seek out new planets, an instrument sector. As the Astronav's newest captain, Astro Navy's, you're assigned the Starship. Choose the following. Take the Starship Traveler. Choose your own spaceship. Oh. You christen this ship USS Fart Block. I got nothing. Alright, what's our weapon strength? Alright, 10's okay. What's our shield strength? Alright, that's good. Get our crew. And pick our crew, hell yeah. Science officer. Nick Science-y. Their gender. Feet. Oh! I can't repick. All right. Oh, their stamina's terrible. Science crew's good. Email. Medical officer. Stitches. How Stitches get stamina? Man, I cannot roll a good stamina. Or a bad doctor. Engineering officer. Female. Fix a lot. Alright, that's decent stamina. Alright, decent engineering. Oh my god, there's so many stuff. Police man. I've said policeman, so I have to go male. Alright, good. Our policeman's got a good... Oh my god, they're terrible. The police is terrible. Guard. Expendable. Email, stamina. A lot of 4s. My security team is terrible. McGuffin. Call that a male. Come on, McGuffin. Come on, McGuffin. There we go. Admiral Jackson hands you a tiny bundle of fur. It is a small white cat. The Admiral explains that one of the most important parts of the mission is to research the effect of interstellar travel on pets. Their ability to start artificial gravity. Long period of the cat's name is Kerbal, my kitty. Who's the black cat? All right, I got an achievement. With your brave crew of the Starship USS Fart Block, you give Admiral Jackson salute. The Admiral gives you one final look at the ship's cat and says, "Take good care of Kerbal. Godspeed, Captain Steam Cleaning." Suddenly bursting in and out of breath, the young man arrives. He apologizes profusely for the two animals' delay. Admiral Jack informs this is Ensign, is a son of important senator who will be accompanying on the mission. Ensign's name is Gullible. Ensign Gullible. You're not ready to set off. You take a seat on the bridge and prepare yourself for venture ahead. Panic! From your seat at the helm of the USS Fart Block, you study the UDV anxiously. Engineering section reported the overdrive malfunction was locked warp engine with a 10% velocity gain. You're watching the velocity indicator advance rapidly through the safe regions towards overload. You hit the communicator button and call engineering further units. It's not good. The malfunction cannot be traced, and it will take another 13 minutes for system check to provide a full analysis. You're heading towards the Beltson Void, a known black hole. You may or may not avoid it, but Science Officer McSciency has another plan. If you swing the ship towards its immense gravitational pull, its drag might help reduce speed as you panic. Is that okay? Travel away from it. This is worth a try, but the navigation tuning will have to be precise. You swing the Starship hard to starboard. Enter Sebastian's Celt stands gravitational field and fasten your eyes to the velocity indicator. Your great relief, the plan seems working. The gain comes down from 10% to 5% to 0 to minus 5%. Loud cheers from the crew, showing minus 15, minus 25%, still falling. The US Warp is being sucked into this Hessian void. You hit the red alert button to strike the ship personnel to drop themselves down. The ship begins to whine and shake as rapidly accelerates towards the black hole. There's nothing you can do to avert the immediate disaster. A mighty explosion on ship. All the crew, including you, lose consciousness. You and the other members of... Oh, we're at page 256. You and the other members of the crew regain consciousness again. Get bookmarks, right? Oh, adventure sheet. Oh. Whoop. I don't know the UI scale is working very well. Options, main menu, map. Oh, we got a map. Whoa. Okay. Your navigation officer is bewildered. He cannot identify whereabouts. After some delay, you gain warp drive, long-range scanners, and 3 solar systems ahead, which 2 may have intelligent life. What are your orders? Life-bearing system ahead. Increase speed towards the dull blue planet and start to orbit it. Short-range scanner indicates that life-bearing planet, the most heavily populated area, is the city, center of the island. Beam down to the city center. Oh my goodness. Double your crew for the dull planet with the city in the center of the lodge. Science officer, medical officer, science officer. Second, engineer security. Energy and engineer. Okay, we're done. Materialize on the planet surface. Look around. You're in a wide street of some kind, which is completely deserted. Buildings of sorts line the street. Behind you, a large building stands at the end of the road. The buildings are strange structures. There are multitudes of shapes and sizes, all looking complete. Okay. You're on the road looking for signs of life. You cautiously continue down the road with phaser set to stun. You can hear quiet chatter coming from one of the 2 buildings on their face near the window. You are unsure whether the creature has intelligence or not. They built buildings. Come on. As you beat weather to approachability, a noise behind you makes you swing around. A tall, spindly creature some 3 meters high has approached you. Its 6 spider-like legs and long neck holds its head well above yours. It speaks to you. Your translator gives messages. Hello, friends. You are not welcome in the Avenue Committee. You must leave a offer you drink. Strange message leaves you puzzled. You announce who you are and where you're from. And this that you mean from. The aliens not least has begun to ship. Accept their hospitality. The strange creature turns and beckons you to follow. Bobbing it down on its thin legs, it leads you across the road towards a building seemingly made of some color of clay. Several meters from its door, another alien, this time a small furry one with at least 12 legs. Ugh. Starts from the building next door and stops the tall creature for a brief chat. The 2 aliens appear to be laughing heartily at some joke, but then the small one sprints off the other, springs at the other legs to bite one's off. Your escort slumps to the ground in pain. You are horrified. Rush to the aid of the fallen officer. The ruined creature heats itself to his feet. It looks strangely cannot understand your concern. Swaying forward, it leans on the building inside its chaos with broken furniture and scraps of food lying all over the place. The alien slumps on a bench and concentrates. Slowly, another leg grows out from a previous stump. I'm the wound repaired. You question the creature, but appears to have little intelligence. It is a Kroll. It knows nothing of space travel and black holes. It advises you to visit Timmel, and is perhaps the most intelligent being in these parts. You thank him and leave. Alright, let's head for Timmel. You arrive at an odd-shaped building with rounded walls. Several strange and apparently meaningless sticks protrude. walls. The door is open. You cautiously walk inside. Flipped over tables, bulky figure apparently asleep. Your entrance disturbs the creature and raises its head. It sees you, springs to its foot rather than legs. There's a single stump, something like a trunk. It bellows loudly, and your translator does not translate. Hold your hands to show you. The creature settled down. It was apparently just surprised having woken from sleep by a complete stranger, such ugly ones at that. It explains that it is Timol and seems quite a friendly creature. Hops around the room, offers you food and drink, which you politely decline. Planet is a settlement planet populated with all sorts of different aliens. First, mainly creatures who cannot bear their own home planets, and those that are highly adventurous. As the planet proved to be a pleasant place to live with gentle climate, it was not the world spread that the galaxy that the promised land of freedom and equality, attracting many more settlers. The problem is that no one was allowed to assume the position of ability. Everyone was entirely equal. The result after that, many years of settlement, the place is utter chaos. The inhabitants have not even decided on a name for this planet. Explain your own predicament to Timol. Have you lost your universe parallel to your own? The creature knows little about the astronomy and its other travel, but suggests you head towards the planet Blue Matter, as the population is very advanced. Oh. 2 stamina. Terrible medical. Alright, back in the planet to the coordinates to your next journey in the life-bearing planet. Oh, let's do the one here. You approach the large red planet at sublight speed and set up an orbiting course. Scanning the surface, you find no trace of intelligent life but signs of civilization. Fairly advanced one at that, are apparent. As you observe the planet through your macro telescope, you see that the surface covered network of ways and canals focus every so often on what the population center by various radio frequencies. Beam down. Science. Engineering. Oh, only 2. Okay. You choose a location with what always be one of the planet's main population centers. You beam down, and when you rematerialize, you're on a deserted street. There's ghostly silence about someone that thinks not quite right. The buildings around you and the vehicles lay derelict by the side of the road appear to be quite advanced civilization, but dust is thick and everything as there's no activity for many years. Cautiously, you walk down the street. As you approach the junction at the end of the street, you hear a noise and stop. The others look at you quizzically and listen. Not hearing, but they can hear nothing. Creep forward towards the corner and jump back sharply as the shapeshifters. Visitors! Says the voice. The creature is roughly man-sized, wears a flowing white cape. We have not. I met visitor. You explain you're from another planet. The alien nods hairy head. You ask what's possible to meet someone with authority, and the creature considers. Suddenly, you hear a small click and a shrill buzzing noise. And the alien drops to the ground, scorched by a face blast from your party. You roll around to sleep. Which of your crew members shot first? Science offer. Speak to your crew. The Sciency looks proudly at the dead alien as you order their commanders to hold them. Snatching their weapon, you demand to know why they fired them. Why, they asked. If I hadn't fired, he would have killed you, Captain Steam Cleaning. Did you not see the weapon in his hand aimed at you? You certainly didn't see a weapon in the alien's hand, neither did your other crew member. Beam up the ship, see if anything can be done for them. Flipping your communicator, you instruct the ship to beam the alien back on board so the medical officer Stitches can have a look at him. The alien disappears. You prepare to continue, but the message from the ship comes through. Apparently, the alien did not arrive. Confirm that it was definitely left the planet. What you can do about it now and leave your problem with your matter. I'm guessing it was a hologram. They were seeing different stuff. Turning the corner, you continue for several meters. The noise behind you startles you to stop. With a sudden chill of panic, you realize this noise is the multi-hammering sound of a pre-laser weapon. Someone or something is firing a machine gun at you. You drop to the ground and squeamish commands you do likewise. As you lie there, bullets flying over your head, the other two look at you quickly. Captain, why are you lying in the road? Says standing up. To your amusement, he stands in the hail of bullets, completely unharmed. Gradually, the sound fades and others help at your feet, looking the way. Alright, large building. You enter a building, look around. It appears to be a library of some sort. Notice on the entrance a type of newspaper and take it with you. Perhaps to give some sort of clues as to why the whole city heard it. Luckily, the library is computer controlled. You switch on a console and soon burning sound, a voice comes to life. Good afternoon, reader. What subject will it be today? First of all, you ask for the local history, but the most recent entry appears to be some time ago. The city was bustling with. One of your crew members rushes over. Captain, they say. I'm looking at the astronomy files. There's a black hole which I think might be a space warp. It's Sector 288. The news is indeed exciting. You decide to head back to the ship. Okay. Back on board, you announce your news to the crew. As the navigation officer sets the course, you remember the newspaper, pass it on to language lab for now. Using your long-range scanner, you discover a small purple star just within small clusters of stars, 2.3 light years off starboard. Medical officer stitches. Small cluster. As you approach, you cut engine, switching to visual on screen. You can see a small cluster in the distance. Suddenly, a navigation officer wheels round. Captain, he exclaimed. Meteor storm, dead ahead. We are moving straight into it. Activate shields. Unavoidably heading to the meteor storm, you sit tight and hope it will pass quickly. As you enter the USS Spark block, rocks as the shields take blows from the pounding meteors. Suddenly, the huge meteors hurtle towards your ship. 18 meteors approaching USS Spark block in battle. In this battle, the meteors get first attack. Each meteor is destroyed whether it hits, misses, or is shot down. Survival to make it to safety through the meteor. Must fight. Help. Aiming, firing, 2d6, skill score. Okay. Okay. What? 17? This is not very quick combat. Oh, we did it. Our ship destroys the meteors. USS Spark block weapons blast like a giant meteor, shattering into space dust. With the meteors no longer a threat, you sail through the meteor storm, proceed to the smaller cluster where you originally headed for. Approach the star cluster! You approach the small cluster. Message from your catering officer comes through to Captain report. I've just discovered a malfunction in one of our freezers. We have lost a good deal of food. We have left Alaska crew no more than 48 hours. We really must find out supplies for the ship. Scanning the cluster ahead, you look at 2 planets. Blue planet. Covered in water. Right, beam down. Okay. You do not change your decision, taking 2 crew members, which with you beam down the planet. Your materials on the surface, vast ocean. Adventures warned the entire planet is covered in water. Why can't we swim? As your materials fully, you and your 2 commanders dip and drop in the water. Frantically, you try to signal your ship to communicate. Use your lungs first so you can. Well, that was rough. Okay. That was the only. Okay. Starship Traveler by Steve Jackson. It's okay. I don't know if I'd play another round of it, but it's a visual novel for sure, but it has a lot more rules and stuff to it. I'm not a super fan of all the dice rolling and all the awkward statistics. Like, it seems to really clog it up. Like, I'd rather just have the choices flat out. Maybe have all the dice rolling in the background. But it's pretty neat. I mean, for a visual novel. Cheers.